Russo'sBrand.com, where the pros are the pros. Jeff, there was a very, I'm just wondering if you have it. There was a very controversial TNA. So, okay, good. I didn't really watch it. I saw like in a side of my eye, so I want to see it. Okay,
yeah,
what do we got?
And I gotta tell you, because somebody wrote, "Oh, they didn't even catch him." I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
When you watch it, I don't blame them.
Yeah.
I'd have scattered and ran too.
Well, why don't we just start with that one and then we'll go out of order.
What an idiot.
So yeah, this is on the latest TNA pay-per-view.
Look how high.
Jesus. Whoa.
So you can see here, I just splattered right on the ground.
Yeah, he splats right on it. Look at him. Whammo.
There's no safe way to catch that guy, Al, right?
God, no. He's not just jumping and diving, okay, off of
this one guy in the number 75 here. He's trying desperately. He doesn't even know how to catch him.
Well, it's not, the trussing's probably 20 feet in the air. So you've got that much time and that much distance to add to the velocity. But on top of that, watch, he's doing a 450. He's doing a half a flip. And now it's increasing the, accelerating the speed with which he's falling and the impact that he's going to hit these guys with. Watch.
The guy in the back right.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm out of here.
Yeah,
watch this. Yeah.
I don't blame him. Like, everybody worries about the guy who's doing the dive. You have to worry about the guys that are catching them as well, because they could collide and any one of those guys could have been injured.
That one guy in the jersey, I don't know who that is, but he's doing everything. Like, watch this dude, bro. Like, look at
that's AJ Francis.
Yeah, he is real. He could have literally got his free. I'm surprised he didn't get his shoulder disconnected.
Yeah, and look, we don't have the rest of the video, but I would guarantee you that once this took place, it was not the end of the match.
Yeah.
He does look like he's the only one trying to.
Well, the other guy next to him is too. Those two guys are well, I don't know about that on second look.
Yeah. There's one guy trying to catch him.
Yeah, Ricky Morton put out a tweet like criticizing these guys that this guy puts his body on the line and then they don't catch him.
Yeah, but the guy shouldn't have put his body on the line in such a manner.
Okay, so yeah, Ricky Morton said, "I'm disappointed. Leon gave you his trust and body on the line for an amazing moment, and you all dropped him. Thank God he walked away. In our business, trust is everything, and his trust may never be the same."
But again, and I get it. I appreciate the athleticism. What was the point? What was the point in doing that if once you did it, it's just another spot in the match? Why take that amount of physical risk, not only for yourself, but take the same amount of physical risk for each and every one of those guys that's going to catch you, to suffer an injury, and now you just go on through and keep doing more moves? Why is that not the end of the match? What are you doing physically and visually that's going to look bigger and have more of a consequence than you doing a 450 off the top of a 20-foot tower? Then why do it?
Yeah.
What's the point other than a momentary reaction, and now it gets shared on the internet and you get a little bit of brief, and I do mean very brief, internet acclaim because you had the guts and the balls to do that, but not the common sense to utilize it in a fashion that got an emotional response? That's just dumb, and that's short-sighted. I don't give a shit what anybody says. And that's irresponsible on the guy doing it for doing it and then going, and then we'll all get up and then we'll just keep doing the match. What? Then what the was the point of doing it?
Yeah.
I don't get that. I don't understand that mindset. It goes back to it's stunt wrestling. It's not, I'm going to do this because out of desperation or out of anger, I now need to do this to win the match. I'm going to do it because it's cool. It's a big moment, but the moment means nothing because it wasn't done to win or to cause me to lose. Hey, I crashed and burned on the mat. One of you guys now toss my semi-dead body in the ring and try to beat me. But instead, it's going to be, hey, I flipped off of the top of a 20-foot tower. You guys barely caught me. I collided with the floor, and now I'm going to probably be the first one up and start kicking the shit out of someone else in the crowd of people that caught me. What was the point of doing it? I don't mind you doing it. Do it. If you want to do that, flip your happy ass off. But you just buried your own stuff. So now you took a risk for what? Nothing. Congratulations. Good for you.
Here you go, Vince. Here's your guy.
Oh, come on. Okay, good. See, this guy's got a talent.
It's the best cutter ever.
This Pogo kid's got a talent, man.
You're never going to see Randy Orton pulling an RKO off of a
Pogo stick.
No.
Let me see that again, Jeff.
I don't know how anybody hasn't signed this guy yet, because this is like creative and like you never see this before.
And there's a reason why.
He's getting some height.
Why, Jeff? There's a reason why.
That's awesome. I love that. All right, what's next?
I mean, it's entertaining, but it's kind of tough when you're trying to sell, hey, this is a competitive prize fight, but we're going to let this guy jump around on a pogo stick.
Well, it's not a competitive prize fight when you hear Rock's comments next week, Al.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, Jeff. What's next?
All right, let's go.
What is this?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. There you go. Hashtag jousting work.
I did think they were going to joust with light bulbs. I did think they were going to.
Hey, listen. I know this right now. I know you guys don't really see the market, but this is going to be huge at the Ren fairs.
And the guy is wearing a diaper, by the way.
Yeah.
By the way, the dude's wearing a diaper, Jeff.
And the guy hanging out the window is our favorite guy that wears the ski mask all the time.
What's next?
What parking lot allows this to happen?
That's what I was thinking. The same exact thing, man. This is a shopping center somewhere.
I think this is what led Odd Lots to go out of business.
Yeah.
Cricket Wireless right there.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, some old lady's calling 911 right now.
Listen, just when you think, oh, we've seen it all, you haven't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Here's a dune buggy in the parking lot and a guy in a ski mask hanging outside the window about to strike another as he drives past with a light tube. How did they even talk about this in the locker room? Hey, I got a great spot. What? I'll hop in my buddy's dune buggy. I'll stick a light tube out the window and I'll swing it at you as we're driving past you in the parking lot. Great, man. That'll be great.
What's next, Jeff?